Welcome to Stoic Lessons from Historical Events, Episode 12 of 100. The First Crusade, Holy War in the Middle East, explore history through the lens of Stoic philosophy. In our 12th episode, we delve into the First Crusade, uncovering timeless wisdom and resilience that inspire us today. If you find value in our content, please subscribe, like, and share with friends and family. Your support helps us bring these powerful stories and teachings to a wider audience. Thank you for joining us on this journey towards wisdom and growth. The First Crusade, Holy War in the Middle East. What led to the First Crusade? In the late 11th century, the Byzantine Empire faced increasing pressure from the Seljuk Turks, who had expanded their influence into Anatolia. In 1095, Byzantine Emperor Alexios the Komnenos appealed to Pope Urban II for military aid to repel the Turks and reclaim lost territories. Urban II saw an opportunity to unite Western Christendom under a common cause and called for a holy war, or crusade, to liberate the Holy Land from Muslim rule. The call to arms ignited religious fervor across Europe as thousands of knights, soldiers, and peasants heeded the call to take up the cross and march eastward. Who were the key figures in the First Crusade? The First Crusade involved a diverse array of leaders and participants, each with their own motivations and agendas. Among the key figures were Godfrey of Bouillon, a nobleman from the Holy Roman Empire; Raymond IV, Count of Toulouse; Bohemond of Taranto, a Norman prince; and his nephew Tancred. Pope Urban II played a crucial role in inspiring and legitimizing the crusade through his speeches and papal decrees. Additionally, Byzantine Emperor Alexios III provided logistical support and diplomatic assistance to the Crusaders, albeit with mixed success. How did the First Crusade unfold? The First Crusade began in 1096, with several separate campaigns launched by different groups of crusaders. Despite initial successes, the journey to the Holy Land was fraught with hardships, including disease, famine, and conflicts with local populations. The Crusaders faced significant opposition from the Turks and other Muslim forces, particularly at the Siege of Antioch in 1098, where they endured a prolonged and grueling siege before ultimately capturing the city. In 1099, the Crusaders reached Jerusalem, which they besieged and captured after a fierce battle. The fall of Jerusalem marked the culmination of the First Crusade and the establishment of Crusader states in the Levant. What were the consequences of the First Crusade? The First Crusade had far-reaching consequences for both the Christian and Muslim worlds. The establishment of Crusader states, including the Kingdom of Jerusalem, the County of Edessa, and the Principality of Antioch, created a new political and military presence in the Middle East. These states faced constant threats from Muslim powers, leading to a cycle of conflict and coexistence known as the Crusader-Muslim struggle. The Crusades also had significant cultural and economic impacts, fostering exchanges between East and West and stimulating trade and intellectual exchange. Why is the First Crusade significant in history? The First Crusade is significant for its role in shaping the religious, political, and cultural landscape of the Middle East and Europe. It marked the beginning of a series of religious conflicts known as the Crusades, which would continue for centuries and leave a lasting imprint on Western and Islamic civilizations. The Crusades reflected the complex interplay of religion, politics, and military ambition in medieval society. They also highlighted the power of religious rhetoric and propaganda in mobilizing large-scale movements and shaping public opinion. How does the legacy of the First Crusade influence us today? As the sun set over the holy city of Jerusalem, casting long shadows over its ancient walls and sacred sites, the legacy of the First Crusade began to take shape. The Crusades continue to resonate in contemporary discussions of religion, politics, and identity, serving as a reminder of the enduring impact of historical events on the present. The Crusader states left a lasting mark on the Middle East, contributing to the region's religious and cultural diversity. The Crusades also raised questions about the ethics of religious warfare and the relationship between Christianity and Islam, issues that remain relevant in today's globalized world. Thank you for watching. If you like our content, please subscribe and share our content. Have a wonderful day, everyone. See you at the next episode.